of the happy hour.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. We're live.
Recorded as you are hearing this, it is unfolding in your eardrums. We are talking presently. Anytime you listen to this episode, it's live.
We are actually little virtual intelligences that live inside your smartphone. I don't know if you know this.
Listen to this episode 30 years, give it to your grandkids, it's still going to be a live episode.
Yeah. Because we're not actually real, it doesn't bother us that you're listening to us say the same things over and over again. We don't have emotion.
We don't.
My only emotion is a lack of emotion, therefore a paradox.
Yes, it's. You know what? It's Christmas, so let's not get all deep and weird about it.
Do you guys know what my favorite gift was that I ever got for Christmas?
What was your favorite gift that you ever got for Christmas?
Of docks.
A pair of docks?
Yep. I got a pair of docks.
Really?
Martins?
You're gonna make a joke where it's not Doc Martens, aren't you? You're gonna say something.
No, fishing docks. Docks for the water. I got a pair of docks.
To have not one but two, that's quite an expensive gift, sure.
They were crafted. They were crafted by Yarmo.
Oh shit. Whew. Sorry. I'm absolutely paying full attention. I'm not playing video games. I'm not doing a man.
Yeah,
maybe
you gotta.
See, here's the thing though. When I play games, I'm more focused. So I'm playing games and I'm very focused right now. So
I'm here.
What are we
you.
doing?
We're playing GTA 5. It's December. They've got the special Christmas map packs. So that's what I'm doing. I've got a pumpkin spice latte. No, wait. No, that's the wrong season.
I'm playing Duty, which could be any one of them.
Any one of the duties. I've got a PSL, a pumpkin spice latte, which is kind of seasonal. The wrong season. Don't ask how I've got one in December, but you know. But we've been gathered here because I was about to go do drop presents off for sick children and orphans, but Coryn went, "No, you need to get back home because we've got something to do here. We've got to indulge in." He says we've got to record an episode for you guys, so sorry to the sick orphans of the UK. You will be missed. Maybe Santa will come to you because you're a good boy and a good girl.
Except he won't because you're an orphan. So.
Jesus. He won't come either because you're an orphan. Anyway.
One thing I know about Jesus is he hates orphans.
He punched the dick out of an orphan. I don't know what.
But yes, I have gathered you all here today because I have a game to play. Or it's a game. It's I have created out of the goodness of my heart and for the usefulness on our podcast a choose your own happy hour Christmas.
Whoa! Oh, this is going to be so good because I remember you talking about this months ago, and you've kept this. You made it months ago and kept it under wraps. So,
I mean, at this point, yes, I kind of have.
Customizing my order on Domino's. Can I have like a little bit of meat, little cheese, little?
I'm afraid not. No, this is like the old choose your own adventure books that you may remember from the 90s or 80s or 70s. They're old. They've been back. But that's basically what we're going to do. And we are going to have a fun time.
Woo-woo!
So the rules of the game are simple. Manimal and Vacant must both decide on taking the same route. They must be in agreement about what they want to do.
So we're tag team. We're together. We're siblings in this.
Yes,
we can't come to an agreement. Then we have a rap battle in the key of D minor.
Okay.
Yes.
That's an official rule now. It's entered canon.
Now you have 5 lives and 3 feelings of Christmas cheer.
Ooh.
So we're going to keep track of that. 5 lives.
Okay.
3 feelings. Oh, Christmas cheer, or FOC for short.
Oh, I could have made a little counter on the screen. Okay, note to self: make a counter on the screen when I edit this, which will be today because it's going up today.
Yes, it is. 5 lives, 3 FOCs. You have 3 FOCs to give.
Okay.
So, as we go across, you will either lose or gain any of those, and if you run out of lives, you do die.
That's normally what happens when you run out of lives. What happens when you run out of fox?
You run out of fox to give.
Oh no, some say that's worse than death, but we'll find out. I
Some
guess.
say. So, and the best part is, I only came up with that fox to give joke right now, and that's real.
It's off the top of the head. It's off the tip.
Mhm.
It's off the dome.
So, scene 1. It is another cold Christmas morning. You awake in your childhood bed under a pile of warm, fuzzy blankets. Craning your neck upwards just a little, you can spy freshly fallen snow lit by the first dawning rays of the sun. You let your head fall comfortably back onto the pillow. You can sleep in just a little longer if you want to. After all, it's still early, and the rest of your family won't be awake for another hour at least. What will you do? Will you A. Sleep in? There won't be any harm in sleeping in a little on Christmas morning, will there? Or B. Wake up! There's presents to be had, damn it!
I know what my gut instinct is. Don't know about you.
Gotta wake up.
You
You
gotta,
gotta
wake up.
You gotta get up. You're not sleeping. Are you kidding me?
If you wake up past 5 a.m. on Christmas morning, you're getting up. You're getting knee deep in presents.
All right. Of course there is. You hop out of bed and prepare to head downstairs.
Do, 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 do. That's the sound effect of me going downstairs.
Please turn the page. Ding. You hop out of bed. You hop out of bed? You hop out of bed.
Sorry,
prepared
Bert.
to run down. Fuck you, Bert. What are you doing here? We told you to get out. We don't like your kind here.
I hopped into Bert. He didn't like that.
Yep.
But I hopped out again, so it's okay.
He hopped in and out and in and out and in and out a lot, and he really didn't like that. Over here, we call that sodomy.
Yeah. Christmas
You hopped
tradition
out of
here in
bed.
the UK.
I love it on the Christmas morning in the UK, when we can hear fathers sodomizing their sons all across the land.
And what do you call it when? What do you call it when a Finlander drops a saw?
I don't know. What you call it?
I saw Tani.
I don't know what any of that means.
I saw.
Ah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Finish jokes. All right. So, you hop out of bed, prepare to run down and greet all of the goodies Santa has left under your tree. But wait, you suddenly realize just how cold you are. Your dad sets the heat down low at night to save on the bill, and because energy is, he's an energy conscious citizen who cares about the environment. You're still wearing your trashy sleeping shirt. It's full of holes and covered in stains. So of course you're cold. You don't want to wear this down to Christmas morning. What would the baby Jesus think? Nothing, probably. He's a baby. What do you put on? Do you A. Put on your shirt covered in pictures of coming anime girls? Your family already knows you're a fucking weirdo. You might as well be a fucking weirdo every day of the year. Or do you B. Put on your favorite Christmas sweater / jumper, depending on your region. You packed it up. You packed it after all. You might as well make use of it.
Not going with option B just because I will not listen to Vacant refer to it as a jumper.
Hey.
So we are going to go with option A instead.
So you want the hey gal? Is that how you say it?
Yeah,
Just
Hagawi. It's the one with the coming anime girls. You know what it looks like.
The only
You wanna
reason
throw
I
that one
chose
on the
this
screen?
is I refused, because if we have an agreement, I refuse for you to think in your head that we're agreeing to Christmas jumper. So we're going to go with option A.
Okay. Well, I'm hoping for one of them at Christmas anyway, so,
All right. Option A. You put on your shirt covered in pictures of coming anime girls. You put on the shirt and are immediately killed when a giant icicle smashes through your roof and explodes your head. The baby
Oh.
Jesus was very disappointed with you.
Oh,
Turns out he
shit.
thinks,
Oh,
after all,
shit.
lose one life.
You're roasted and toasted.
Way to go there, Manimal. You just got us killed.
I could not accept hearing Christmas jumper. Sorry.
Okay, well, I guess next time around, we're going to have to adopt the jumper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
It's going to have
So,
tea and crumpets and everything on.
would you like to take option B instead?
Yes, because the other one results in certain death. Does the same
Yes, it
option
does.
result in the same result?
What?
So if we said option A again, would it result in the exact same action or consequence?
Oh yes, no. These are all predetermined. I'm not that
Okay.
invested in this concept.
Okay, fair enough. I guess you're going with the Christmas sweater then.
Yes, I should have started to said there is a single golden pack. It's just funnier if you don't get it.
Okay.
All right. You put on your sweater. You are immediately confronted by its warm embrace. Not only is it festive, but it will keep out the cold. Double win. Please turn the page. Scene 3. You creep out of your childhood bedroom, being very quiet to avoid waking the rest of your extended family. It was your parents' turn to host Christmas this year, so every relative you can name, and some you can't, have crammed into your home over the last few days. Upside, you get to sleep in your own bed this year. Downside, you have to put up with your younger cousins rooting through your old closet. You really wish they would stop doing that. There are some things you still have stored in there that they shouldn't see. Bad things. Dark things. Pushing the thought from your mind, you reach the stairs. From experience, you know that these things are full of death traps, or, as the rest of your family refers to them as, steps that creak so badly they'll wake up the entire house when you're trying to sneak out at night. But that's enough reminiscing about high school. You've got to get down to the tree, and there's only one path. How do you get down the stairs? Do you A. Slide down the banister? It's the only way to avoid the traps for sure. Or do you B. Use the steps like a human being? You're not some sort of 90s sitcom character.
See, the trick to this is if we choose the stairs, it's too obvious. So we got to go with going down the
banister. I mean, your folly is assuming that I don't aspire to be a cheap 90s sitcom character. So I would say banister.
The banister.
All right. You slide down the banister. You slide down in a smooth and practiced motion. You dismount with a triple pair away, soundless and perfect. You mastered this trick your second summer home from college/university, depending on your region. It has served well ever since.
Boom. Get fucked stairs. We traversed you like, I don't know.
There's probably
a 5 foot.
There's probably
a
bionicle piece on the stairs.
It's a bionicle piece. Oh no.
It's a surefire way to get killed on Christmas morning. It's those bionicle pieces.
Yeah, it was one of the really spiky ones.
Yeah, well, we've got, Manimal has shown us in the past there's evidence that he tosses bionicles down the stairs, so,
Mm-hmm.
Why it's caught on CCTV, I don't know, but, his headmaster didn't die in vain.
Please turn the page. Scene 4. You arrive at the bottom of the stairs. It's all quiet here as well, which means your cousins sleeping in the basement haven't woken up yet either. Good, you never liked them that much. And you want to get some time alone this morning anyways. It's not a good look for someone in their mid to late 20s to still be pawing all over the Christmas presents the morning of. But what do you care? You have a job, you pay the bills, you can fuck around with your presents if you want to.
Yeah.
People are too tight these days anyways. Nobody has enough room in their heart for childhood whimsy.
Okay.
But you're the exception.
I didn't know if that was part of the story or if you were
I'm still going. This is all pre-recorded. You aren't going to lose out to the haters. Haters be damned. You turn the corner into the living room. There stands the tree in all of its multicolored illuminated glory. It looks so beautiful. You could practically hug this thing right now. Hell, you could fuck this tree right now. Will you?
Oh no.
A. Fuck the tree fucker. Or B. Don't do anything to the tree. It's beautiful, but that's not what you're here for.
The baby Jesus is watching us as evidenced by our shirt decision, so I think we gotta go with option B.
Yeah. I think the hazards of having intercourse with a tree.
Oh, I'm sure back in the day, I don't know, whatever the fuck, did they have trees or just cactuses? I don't know.
When? For Christmas? Like, what do you mean?
Wait, where's Babylon?
In the mid,
Did
you
Jesus
saying-
ever go to? Did Jesus ever go to Babylon?
Are you saying
But Jesus never went to Babylon.
Are you saying the
What about
tradition?
what about the monster that came out of the with 10 horns and 7 heads?
It's technically not
Six-
canon.
I think no. Well, I think it technically is canon. It's future canon. Look, man, are you gonna fuck the tree or not?
Oh,
I'm
we're
gonna
not.
say
We're
no.
not.
We're not.
Okay.
We're not having sex with a tree. I'm not a hippie.
Oh, you sure? All right. You don't fuck the tree. You step forward towards the presents, but there is a sudden noise to your right. What was that? Was that
I don't know.
a giggle?
Oh, maybe
Please
we should have
turn.
had sex with this tree after all.
Please turn the page. Scene 5. God damn it! You think to yourself. It's your little sister, Autumn. She's still in high school, and being the eldest sibling in the house for all these years has really gone to her little head.
Oh no.
She's sitting in your dad's recliner, joyfully bouncing her feet up and down against the footrest. God, she gets on your nerves. Do you love her? Yes, of course you do. Do you love her just like the siblings tend to in your Japanese animes? Hell no. You're not a sicko, despite what the cummy anime girl's t-shirt may say about you.
Okay, because I was worried for a second where we were going with that.
This is a wholesome choose-your-own-adventure, and it will
good.
not be devolving into some devious nonsense. Still, you have to do something with her. For yet another year, she has beaten you downstairs to the presents. You just know that she has already pawed all over both her presents and yours. She learned from the best, after all. You can't hate her for it, but that doesn't mean you're not annoyed somewhat. Guess you just have to make the most of it. How do you make her pay? Do you A. Fight your sister. She must pay for this transgression. Or B. Make yourself some damn coffee. It's too early in the morning for fighting.
I mean, I will never say it's too early in the morning to fight someone.
I feel like if we have coffee, some kind of like heart attack will occur. So let's fight.
Let's
All right.
beat this bitch's ass. Somebody go catch her Christmas Day ass whooping.
You choose option A, fight your sister. Your sister is stronger than she looks, and German suplexes you onto the top of the Christmas tree, and you get impaled right through the chest.
Oh.
You die. She prepares to sacrifice your body to her demented gods. Lose 1 life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of forgot that there was some anime-inspired elements to this. Although, how strong is this tree? How rigid is it?
It's a pine tree. It's very strong.
I'd wager my spine would beat a pine tree.
I don't know. Have you punched a pine tree recently? They're kind of hard.
Yes, that's how I claim my tree. The one which withstands.
Do you even have a
90
spine?
punch. No,
Mm,
those British people don't have spines.
they don't. Would you like to choose option B?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have some coffee because I don't fancy being the star on top of the tree for the rest of the holiday.
You make yourself some damn coffee. You're right. It's too early. Also, it's Christmas. Who wants to get into a fight on Christmas?
Yeah.
You and Autumn head into the kitchen to brew a pot. Please turn the page. Scene 6. You start the pot of coffee while making small talk with Autumn. She's going on about some boy in her class that she likes, but all you can do is suppress the terrible thoughts of the dreaded incestuous folder Christmas commercial. Damn that half-baked piece of corporate marketing. Who the hell came up with that one? How did no one realize what they had done? Did they actually create such a thing on purpose? That cursed commercial of a son returning home from Christmas still haunts you. The anticipation in his sister's eyes, the lingering touches, that bow on the shirt, the back and forth staring. Who in God's name decided that a third-rate coffee company should be able to inflict such trauma on so many siblings across the planet? Autumn is too young to have seen it, but you remember. You'll always remember. Will you cope? Will you A? Confess your feelings for your sister? Is that what your anime coffee gods would want? Or pour her a cup of coffee, you fucking weeb loser.
You
Let's
told
just
us,
pour it a cup of coffee. Keep it nice. Keep it simple.
yeah, you told us we weren't weird, creepy weeaboos. Did you lie?
Oh no, you're definitely a creepy weird weeaboo. You just get to decide how creepy of a weird weeaboo you are.
Okay.
You still own that Coming Anime Girls t-shirt. That's canon.
Okay. Well, I'm not going anymore. I'm gonna get rid of that. Baby Jesus didn't like it. Okay, I'd pour her a coffee because if she didn't like the advances, it's certain death. She's gonna German suplex us into the fridge.
It is all about please the G's, so we're gonna pour coffee.
I've never heard that before.
All right.
Let's please the
Please
G's.
the G's.
Because I just thought of it.
Okay, we'll get that on
It's
t-shirt.
perfect.
I want a Christmas jumper that says "Please the G's."
Please the G's.
And it's just Jesus with the pixelated glasses. You know.
That'd be good. All right. You choose option B. Per cup of coffee, you fucking weeb loser. You know you're a weeb loser, but your brain didn't have to put it like that. You pour her a cup of coffee like the caring older brother that you are. Please turn the page. Scene 7. You're pretty sure that teenagers aren't supposed to drink coffee, but whatever. Your parents gave up trying to stop her years ago, so why should you care? She can keep on being short if she wants to. It's none of your business. It's now that you start hearing other activity in the house. The smell of coffee has diffused throughout the structure and has roused most of your family from bed. They'll be heading down to awaiting mugs any minute now. How do you prepare for them? Do you A. Drink your coffee and do nothing? They're adults and can do what they want. Who are you anyway? Their keeper? Or B. Start preparing breakfast. The sooner everyone eats, the sooner you can get your hands on the presents.
Oh.
This is morbid and twisted because you're supposed to open the presents before you eat breakfast. Like, what kind of household is this? This is absolutely barbarian.
I'm with...
What kind of household do you live in? You gotta eat breakfast first.
No. How could you eat breakfast knowing that shit's there? You got it.
Because, well, I don't know about you, but in my house, my parents are always like 2 hours late for Christmas, so you gotta eat breakfast.
Nah, when you get up, that shit gets eaten. No, wait, the presents get wrapped. Then you go.
See,
well, this choose on your adventure is partially based on my own experiences, so fuck off.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
with
so the anime girl t-shirt is canon.
No, well, that's not canon. No, if my brother and I had started ripping into the Christmas presents this moment we woke up, and our parents would have beaten our asses.
Oh, that was our thing.
Would have beaten you with the gifts they bought you.
They would have. You guys have no impulse control.
And it's not about that because everyone wakes up at the same time.
Yeah,
and you
that's
just
the
don't
point
eat
of waking
breakfast.
up early is to yam into some prezos.
Wait, no, you wake up early and then you wake up everyone else. You're like, come on, let's freaking get this shit done.
Yeah, and then like 6:30, you get in there.
Yeah.
You get right on in
Yeah.
there.
Look, we did our best, but our parents weren't going to have it. Either way, that's not one of the choices. You got to eat breakfast first.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go with option B in this barbarian world.
I guess we've got to eat breakfast. I guess we've been given a spoiler. The answer is
well,
get
it's either
breakfast.
food is happening first. Whether you prepared or not is your choice.
My preparation for food is just gonna be a piece of bread, not even toasted. So there, option B.
Here you go. Merry Christmas, everyone. Here's a piece of bread.
I take out a plate. I put a piece of bread on it. That's it. Option
What? Not
B.
even a piece each? Just one piece of bread? Just there you
Yeah,
go,
one piece of bread. Split it among yourselves. I don't care.
Oh well.
That doesn't sound very Christmassy. Simon, are you condoning this kind of behavior?
I mean, I would personally vouch for a. Well, if we're mind you, because there's a lot of people. How many people are in this household?
Quite a few.
Because that's a lot of breakfast to prepare.
It's your whole extended family.
Yeah, in fact, well, them motherfuckers, we're putting them up in our house. They should be making breakfast. I guess we will make breakfast, but a bare minimum one.
Well, so you're choosing option B. We're on that.
We're gonna make some breakfast.
All
Or
right,
at least
you
start.
make breakfast.
Or help.
You start whipping up enough food to feed you and your extended family. It's mostly box mix, muffins, and bacon, but it's the thought that counts. The baby Jesus is most pleased. Gain one feeling of Christmas cheer.
Hey, we finally got a fuck to give. No, we had 3. Now we got 4, and we got 3 lives.
You've gained a fuck, but you are 2 lives down.
Oh shit. Well, you know.
Please turn the page. Scene 8. Time begins to move fast. 2 sets of grandparents, 2 regular parents, 8 aunts, 7 uncles, and 12 cousins quickly filter through the breakfast line. Your sister is carried off by the massive flow of relatives, and you're not sure she actually gets served. But that doesn't matter now. You've got a job to do. You devolve into a breakfast-making machine, a seasoned line cook who never gets an order wrong. The muffins and bacon quickly give way to eggs, sausage, and toast. You make a little something for yourself here and there, and with the accompanying coffee, you hardly notice the time passed. With everyone fed and resting comfortably in the living room, it's finally time to open presents. How will you go about it? Do you? A. Hit the tree first. Stockings are for losers. Biggest presents first. Thank you. Or B. Go for the stockings first. It's best to build anticipation for the main attraction.
Yeah, stockings
You
all the
go for the
way.
stockings.
You gotta go
Stockings
little
is
to
where
large.
there's like what do you get in your stock? You get like some socks, some fucking M&Ms,
Yeah.
deodorant. Who gives a shit?
But
You just get the stocking. Just
You
just
get the
do
little
it. Just
things.
boom.
You get little things in the stocking. You start yourself off easy, and then you work up to the main event.
All right, you go for the stockings first. You help pass out the myriad of stockings and open up the little gifts inside. You find more candy than anything else, but there's a familiarity to each gift. Your family isn't super creative when it comes to gift giving, so your stocking is almost always a carbon copy from the year to year. It's a nice tradition, though, and you act surprised with every peppermint stick and bag of gumdrops you receive.
Ah, these gumdrops. I have never received these before.
Good improvising.
Don't even know what a gumdrop tastes like. I fucking love it. Yum, delicious.
Yeah,
Mm,
you
get
throw
in
them out
my-
every year.
Get in my dick.
I don't think that's what you do with gumdrops.
Oh, forgive me. I don't know.
Anyway, please turn the page.
If I was eating 5 gumdrops, would I be eating 5 of them, or would I be eating 5 gumdrops?
What?
I was eating 5 gumdrops. Would I
Yeah.
be eating 5 gumdrops or 5 gumdrops?
You're just saying the same thing twice.
No, I'm not.
You're just emphasizing.
5 gumdrops or 5 gumdrops. It's the
No.
look, yeah.
5 gumdrops or 5 gumdrops.
Are you,
Gumdrop is a single word. It's compound, like a pancake.
Carry on.
Scene 9. All right, with the opening act of the way, it's time to open up the presents under the tree. The younger cousins and your sister are already inching towards the tree in the cloying manner that children have. It's disgusting, in a way, that lustful expression of capitalism that an enlightened millennial such as yourself despises. But you know that if the clock was rerun by a decade or so, that would be you under the tree down there. Just the thought of it calls to you, like the lure at the end of a fishing line. It's so beautiful and tantalizing. What if you could just relive those golden days of yore? Carefree times when you only had school drama and the latest anime season to occupy your mind. There was no full-time job, no rent, no bills, no awkward questions about why you're still single and all your relationships seem to fail after 3 months. It's such a wonderful thought that you could almost A. Suppress that thought and let the little ones go ahead. You only had those great childhood memories because your elders let you after all. Or B. You could jump ahead in the line. You will not let the pressing realities of adulthood keep you having one last Christmas steeped in childlike wonder.
I mean, we've already had our stocking now, haven't we?
You've had your stocking.
Well, I wouldn't let some small children get in the way of me and my presents.
Fuck off, kids. I got shit
Yeah,
to
I'm
open.
jumping to the front of the fucking line. I'm body
Get
slamming
out of
any
my way.
kid out of the way. Yeah,
All right, you're gonna get in the way of those kids.
we
You're gonna
are.
jump right in.
Apparently,
Yeah.
it's like
Option
Castro
B.
here or something. So
All right,
We've already had to
option
wait 2 hours because of Brett.
Option B. You leap into the air with a majestic grace. All those pirouettes off the bottom of the banister are really paying off, except at the part. You skip on the tree skirt and break your neck against an especially sturdy gift. Your last memory is the disappointed looks of your loved ones. They always knew you would die this way. It was foretold. Lose 1 life.
it was only natural that would lead to our demisement.
I thought we were going to overshoot the tree and land in the fire or something, but I guess.
Explain that my joke is really simple because it was 5 gumdrops or 5 gum drops. It
Yes,
was either
it's very
5,
simple for those of us who
25.
remember the brand of gum known as 5 gum.
It's either quantity 5
I get it.
or 5 gum. The brand 5 gum
It
drops.
just didn't make sense.
It doesn't translate well
Sense.
to a verbal joke.
But it was funny.
But guys, it was 5 gum drops.
Okay, so
we're dead. We've got
so
2
we're
more
going back in
lives.
time. We're choosing.
You've got
Yeah,
2
we're
lives
choosing
and
option A.
4 fox to give.
Okay.
Option A. We're going for option A now. So we don't
Option A,
die.
because we've got to play it safe now. We've got to play it safe.
All
Be
right.
careful with the lives.
You suppress those thoughts. The kids begin tearing into the presents with reckless abandon. Your sister is old enough now that she knows to pass back gifts when she comes across them to keep the adults occupied. No matter how old you are, receiving a gift on Christmas morning will always be special.
Yeah.
Please turn the page. Scene 10. The presents are reaching their end now. Only the really big gifts, the one the young children can't lift, are left now. Your father and one of the uncles move in to help distribute. Most get handed out to the older members of the family. A massive chair for Grandpa, a new barbecue grill for Uncle Tyler, a tool chest for your dad. Finally, only one gift remains.
How
It's the
big is this
largest and
tree?
heavy. It's a big tree. You come from a very wealthy family. That's how you can house like 3 dozen people.
Oh, yeah, that's another point. Good point. Sorry.
Yep. You're very well off. It's the largest and heaviest of them all. Together, your uncle and father lift it up. It tilters to and fro between them, but finally they get a grasp on how to move it. Children scatter as they take heavy steps across the living room. Heavy steps lead right to you. It lands between your feet with a heavy thud. This is not a turn of events that you could have predicted. The gift is unknown to you. Usually you have a pretty good idea of what's going to end up under the tree each year. Your family is comprised of busy people, after all. They rely on you to make a list each Christmas, and they tend to stick to it. Your mind races. It's been months since you emailed your Christmas list to your mother. It wasn't that long, but suddenly you can't remember a thing on it. Would your family really have gone out of the way to think of something for you this magnitude? Surely not. But you have to find out. You reach up, grab the tip of the paper, and rip. The box beneath is revealed in a swift motion. The memory hits you at the same time that you see the truth behind the mystery. Back in the fall, you wrote this gift down. You never expected them to actually get it. Here it is. Beneath all this brightly colored wrapping is A realistic sex doll modeled after your favorite anime character. Just what you've been wanting all year. Or B, it's a home beer brewing kit. Just what you've been wanting all year.
I mean,
And I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a fucking Fiat.
yeah,
I
my
will
fault.
warn
so
you.
heavy.
This is your last. This is your last
Yeah.
choice. You better make it count.
Okay, so we've still got 2 lives, so either way, we'll survive. And I'm not being funny, but I reckon a realistic sex doll of our agreed upon favorite anime character, which is Orihime.
A character of age.
Oh no, that's Orihime after the time skip. Actually no, what's our
She's still only 17
no after the end, like the last chapter.
after
when
the,
that kid.
the final
The
time
only
skip.
safe character. The only safe character to go with is Master Roshi.
I just spit out
he's-
water.
Not only because he is a man, so nobody can, but he's also old, so nobody can accuse us of anything.
What about Android 18? Because she's 18. It's in her name.
But then certain people
don't know
have
if that's how that
problems, so we
works.
got to go with Master Roshi.
Gotta go with
I
Master
think
Roshi.
that'd be really bad because Krillin's like 30 by the time that happens.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, he is. He's an
They're
adult.
they're at least in their late 20s.
And they definitely say that Android 18 and 17 are teenagers. Like, they refer to them as teens. Like,
I don't know if that's just a translation thing though.
maybe. Krillin,
And they don't get together for a couple years. It's not immediate, so I think he might be
he wants
clear.
to tap that right away. It's very clear that he's all about that forehead.
That forehead. Well, everyone has big foreheads in that show, so.
That's true. Such as Vegeta with his weird ass hairline. But anyway, we're not here to
Oh
discuss.
god, I saw an image like edit of Vegeta where his hairline was brought up to like where the top of the domes are. Look weird.
Yeah, he's an unusual creature if he's got normal hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go with the Master Roshi because if anyone says anything, we can go. It is the current year, bigot, and then we're okay. We can claim that as a shield, and also we could say he's a training partner. We could be like, oh no, it's like a dummy for gym work.
Well,
He's also a
You're
trading partner that we played. Never mind.
you're training something, all right.
I was gonna say a trading partner that we trade goods such as wheat and oil with.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be.
I mean, you might be trading some oil with them, but it might be a little one-sided. Anyway, you wrote down a realistic sex doll. The gravity of what you asked for suddenly hits you. It is good that your family is so kind and understanding of your passions. They know you have a fucked up lifestyle, but they try to support you anyway. Better you put your attentions on this soulless thing rather than try and pull another living human into your twisted web. But now, in front of your
That's
entire
hitting a bit
family,
too close to home.
it dawns on you just how messed up you are. It's the kind of brutal honesty that can only come from within. Without another word, you accept your fate and commit seppuku with the pocket knife your grandfather had been using to open presents. Though your death,
What the fuck is he opening presents with a knife for?
He had a
old
chair.
people.
How was he opening a chair with a knife?
No, like the wrapping paper.
Oh, okay.
Old
The
people
wrapping
got
paper-
weak hands.
You grab it, you tear it. I don't care if you're 86,000.
Oh, fuck off. Through your death, you can finally atone for all your grievous sins. Your family looks on, nodding and understanding. They realize the importance of your decision and let you honorably end things on your own terms. This is really the best for everyone. The best for the whole human race. Now you die. You anime-loving, virginity-having, doll-plowing, weeb fuck. Lose one life.
Oh no. Well,
That could be considered a happy ending.
happier than all I got was this beer brewed kit. Could have had a
I
Master
don't even-
Would
Roshi.
you like?
I do.
Would you like to choose option B?
Let's take the other option. Yeah, let's take the option
We
that doesn't
gotta
result.
know.
Yeah.
We gotta know both endings.
You gotta know both endings. It's a home beer brewing kit. It's exactly what you've been wanting to try for so long now. You've always dreamed of owning your own business, and you have a passion for beer that you discovered in college. Add to that your certified golden palate, and you're perfectly suited to starting your own brewery. Your parents have always known that you had potential for greatness, and you've had to encourage it every step of the way. Sure, you've had your up and downs, but this is where you turn things around for good. You don't know it yet, but within 5 years, you'll have started your own successful brewery. 3 years after that, you'll get noticed by a major food magazine out of New York City. And demand for your beer will quickly grow to a nationwide and then international market. You will end your life old and surrounded by your loved ones. Your philanthropic endeavors will mean that you are loved not only by your family, but by the world at large. Your legacy will be one of the great and beautiful things. And when the historians of the future look back, they will say that you were pivotal in saving the world because when you saw a problem, you spared no effort in making sure it was fixed. And it was always said of you that you knew how to keep Christmas well. If any person alive possessed the knowledge, may that truly said of all us. And so, as Tiny Tim observed, God bless us, everyone. The end.
I don't know. That was the unhappy ending, maybe.
End scene.
I don't know. That might have been a bit of a Hollywood tragedy ending there.
Yeah, we could have had that Master Roshi.
You could have. You also could have made seppuku right there on the floor.
Yeah, like what? I gotta like brew some beer and walk around in a suit and like shake hands and shit instead of honorably dying with the Master Roshi doll. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like I was too generous on you all. Should have given you fewer lives.
I was going to say, we wouldn't have
Yeah,
finished if we didn't.
Well, that's because there was a hidden mechanic I was keeping.
There's a hidden mechanic? Is it?
There was a hidden mechanic where if you ran out of life, you could exchange them for fucks.
Oh, man, then we really got too many lives.
You really did.
What happened if we ran out of Christmas cheer now?
Then you would have to earn more feelings of Christmas cheer by doing Christmas-themed hoedowns.
Ah.
We were getting to the end of this thing one way or another, but you know.
At least we got to that you have written. You got to do a bit of an ebook.
I did.
A bit
Would
of
you
an
like to hear
electronic
some of the
book,
choices you didn't choose?
Yeah,
Well,
just
we're
in
at
case
it.
Gigs.
people were playing along, they can
Well, we're
hear
here.
they can hear what was going on.
Let's continue on my Kindle Amazon Fire device to hear the rest of this electronic book.
Yes. So, if you had chosen to sleep in on Christmas morning, your answer would have been, you sleep through the entirety of Christmas Day, and your whole family is very disappointed in you. Lose one feeling of Christmas cheer. You'd also have to go back because you slept through Christmas, but whatever.
What we do is go back. Would you die on the stairs if you took the stairs?
I'm getting there because that's the next choice you
sorry.
didn't choose.
Be stepping on a bionicle piece. Just wait. It's going to be one of the Ignica masks, like New Peru.
Hold on. If you use the stairs like a human being, you make it halfway down, but can't avoid the loudest step of all. The rest of your family is woken up, and they beat you to death in their sleep-deprived bloodlust. Lose one life.
With bionicle pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next, if you had fucked the tree fucker, you would have fucked the tree in front of God and everybody. You don't care who sees. Pine needles are rammed into your genitals and you bleed to death in the living room. Now the whole world knows you're a filthy tree fucker. Lose one life.
Environmentalists.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. You chose to fight your sister, so you did die. During the incestuous Folgers Christmas commercial scene, if you could have chosen to confess your feelings to your sister, and even though it's just an errant thought that you would have never acted on, the sheer shame brought on it by having it cross your mind causes an aneurysm and you die instantly. It is a good death, a pure death. A deviant like yourself cannot be suffered to live.
That's kind of a happy ending.
Lose one life. Oh, it's a morality tale, really.
Yeah. I think we didn't die. We died 4 times, but we didn't die the last time.
You didn't die the final death. I really should have started you with like 2 lives and like 3 feelings of Christmas cheer.
Yeah, but you know.
Now you know. If you had chosen to drink your coffee and not prepare your family breakfast, the baby Jesus would be most displeased in you, and you lose one feeling of Christmas cheer. Your sister is also most displeased with you and brains you with a statue of fancy Santa Claus, and then you lose 1 life.
Knew it all go back to baby Jesus. It all goes back to that old.
Jeez, man.
It's all about the baby Jesus.
If there's one thing we learned from this podcast, it's you must please the G's.
Please the G's.
You gotta please
I
the
am.
G's.
And guarantee I'm gonna have a song called "Please the G's."
Please do. When we get, I mean, we are at Christmas. I hope you get it done in time for this year's Christmas. You know what I mean?
Oh, I might have already done it.
Oh,
You might have done it. And then, finally, the last choice you did not choose would be to hit the tree first instead of the stockings. If you do that, everyone is extremely disappointed in your lack of impulse control. Your mother breaks open a ceramic angel on the coffee table and slits your throat with its jagged edges. It was a mercy killing, really. Clearly, you were never going to amount to anything in life. Your family buries you in the shallow grave behind the shed, and you lose 1 life.
So, when you say this is based slightly off your own Christmas, I'm not sure if this was so much a game as a personal therapy session.
Yeah.
No. No. I have nothing but warm
Fond memories.
good memories of
Find
Christmas.
this a little suspicious.
Yeah.
Nothing ever bad happened to me. I never had a brother. Stop asking.
Matthew, I've come to notice that somebody has eaten a chocolate from the tree. Your mother's English, by the way.
No, mommy. No, mommy, don't put me in the shed again.
You know
It's cold.
what happens.
No, mommy. No.
Into the coal shed with you.
Ah!
But no, that
Just
was
like Tiny Tim.
you will be like Tiny Tim. You will lose the use of your legs now. Whenever I
Oh,
think
no.
of Tiny Tim, no, and I think of any of Christmas Carol, I automatically just think of the Muppets Christmas Carol version. So Tiny Tim is Kermit's son to me, like he's a tiny little frog. With
Yeah.
with a little flat cap on.
Well, Brian will tell you a very similar thing because he watches that movie like starting in September.
I've got to watch Christmas Eve, which is next week, I think.
Yeah, next week. We'll say that.
6 days. It's 6 days away, which is very crazy. But no, very fun story. That was a cool idea there, Coryn.
Mm-hmm.
I
Glad
enjoyed
everybody enjoyed it.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is all, like I say, all from Coryn. He had a flash of inspiration and spent an afternoon writing it for us all to enjoy. That's
Yeah,
it.
basically.
Another day of the 12 days of Christmas done and in the books, guys. But fear not, if you're going to miss our voices, we'll be back in 24 hours with another show, another episode, which may have something to do with Christmas. It may be a tier list for Bleach, because tier lists aren't out of fashion, and we're not 6 months too late.
Definitely not. I mean, we're not two years late to doing a Bleach thing either.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Everyone still remembers Bleach. Am I right?
People still talk about Naruto. Fuck you.
Yeah. It's popular. It's fine.
So was Bleach once.
I
Hey.
remember.
Yeah, we'll talk
Good
about
days.
Bleach. Every song on Bleach on my tier list.
We'll talk about Bleach. Or we have talked about Bleach. One of those two. Definitely one of those two has happened.
Yeah.
Negative creep in the S class. It's a vintage joke. I haven't made that joke in forever. You gotta let me have it.
You can have it. You can have it.
I haven't made that joke in a very long time.
But there we go.
No.
That's the 5th day in the book, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Unless there's one final twist, Coryn. I'm not sure.
No. The moral of the story is you're a weeb loving fuck.
Weeb loving fucks, don't be weird on Christmas, and then you'll have a good Christmas. That's the moral that we like to teach here on the happy hour.
You gotta be normal at least one day of the year.
You got to restrain the inner weeb, and then you'll be all right. You'll get good presents. It won't be a Roshi doll, but it'll be something good.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Enjoy, everybody. Bye. Merry Christmas. Bye. Love you. Bye. Bye.
Merry
bye.
Christmas!
Time as we balance the economy of the North Pole.
Aw, I thought it was going to be stupid, but then it was adorable.
It's kind of stupid, to be fair.
I think that's the epitome of our podcast. You thought it was going to
gonna-
be stupid, but then we were kind of adorable.